Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Monday. As you guys know, we kind of missed you over the weekend, man. We had the weekend off, starting the week back off fresh with the daily crypto news. As with you, as always, myself, Bob, and got my brother with me, Mr. Scott Tripp, aka the Crypto Beast. One of the admins over here at BigONE as well as Asia Blockcast. And we just want to take a couple minutes out of your day as well as ours, kind of go through some of the head topics that we've seen in the news, and try to help you guys out with a little things that may incite you what's going on in your portfolio. But before we get started today, I'm gonna let Scott jump on, tell you a little bit about himself, and then we'll jump right into the topics.
Yeah, for sure. So Scott at BigONE, just handle all the social media for BigONE right now for Canada and the US. So excited to be here. Spend our days again back on the daily news this week. It's nice. We had a little bit of a break, so starting new again today. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Over the weekend, we took off, and so did the markets. So like nobody decided to work this weekend, not us or the markets, right? There was a little bit of drawback over the market. We've seen market cap starting to fall. But we'll talk about that a little bit later in the episode. Just kind of funny how over social media and some of even your favorite YouTubers, they're not even posting right now because of what's going on in the market. I am still here. We are still here. We love what's going on. No matter what the sentiment is in the market, we're still here for the greater adoption of crypto. So just want to throw that out there before we get started today. And without further ado, let's see what it does in the news. All right. So my first topic today is actually going to be coming from Bloomberg. The headline reads, Robinhood plans crypto expansion with new gifting feature. There's been a lot of talk this year. We talked about a lot on our show about Robinhood, potentially coming out with their own wallet the first part of the year. This wallet is said to be integrated with a lot of the tokens that going to be on Robinhood are also going to be on Coinbase. So they're going to be able to trade, I think, between each other. And then also this gifting feature that they're going to be coming out with also allow gifting of tokens, between peers. And probably that will carry the same, it would almost be like PayPal, where there's no tax for sending gifts and no kind of transaction fees, versus when there's some kind of work and there's going to be some kind of smart contract in place to make sure this work gets done accordingly. It'll be a transaction fee for using that smart contract feature. So I think this is really good news for Robinhood. So I don't personally have a Robinhood account or a Robinhood wallet. But if you are holding Robinhood, this is a really good feature. I think it'll be really cool. Kind of reminds me of PayPal in its early days.
Yeah, and that's awesome. That will be great for cryptocurrency. And again, it sounds like Robinhood is getting closer and closer to releasing everything. So that should make the market a little bit more bullish than it is currently. So my first article, wait.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, go ahead.
No. You were saying, hold up, wait.
Oh, yeah. Because
I was just reciting it.
What happened was I opened up my thing and the article had disappeared. I don't know why, but it's okay. I figured it out already. So Bored Ape Yacht Club is actually starting a NFT game, which is going to be amazing. And I apologize that the article isn't here, but it'll take me 2 seconds to pull it up because I know where to find it. So Bored Yacht Club NFT game coming from Sandbox parent Animoca Brands. What you should know. 2 leading brands in the non-fungible token space are teaming up to create a new blockchain game. Whoops. It's nice. They have an ad on here, how to win $1,000 Shiba. Bored Yacht Club is a collection of 10,000 NFTs that have grown in popularity and have seen celebrities and athletes among those shelling out hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in the assets. And the other thing, like I was telling you earlier, is they also have great uses for it. They do have a mansion now that people that own the NFT can actually go to. They're getting invited to certain events. They have a metaverse space for them as well. That if you have the NFT, you can go to it. If you don't, you can't. So, I mean, there's lots of values to these things. So it's really cool.
Yeah, man. That's one of the things I like, that I would say about, those Bored Ape NFTs is that they were able to get a lot of utility out of them. You had the the New York and downtown in New York, you had the NFT show in New York, and they had a line almost wrapped around the block, right? So they're taking these and then teaming them up with celebrities and being able to offer experiences with these celebrities using these Bored Apes, and they put them on shirts already. To see them come out with a game, it just shows they're really taking the advantage of that entry layer of what the utility of NFTs could be right now, and what it could be going forward. So kudos to Bored Apes and what they're doing and that whole community.
Yeah, I agree. It's nice to see a good use case for something like that, where it began with not as much, and now they definitely rolled out a lot more. So,
oh yeah, I mean, and you think about it, like when that collection first dropped or first came out, a lot of people were saying they were overhyped or overpriced, right? But now they're having utility on it. So if they go to have any kind of virtual reality shows and people have to come and see those or play these games and they only limit it to an X amount of characters, you're going to have to use this character. You're going to play to earn, and you're going to owe part of your royalties back to the person's character that you're using to fight. So it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know that for sure of how that's going to work, but that's kind of like how I imagine it when it comes to this gaming type of situation. So super cool. I think it's a really good article. Yeah. So for my next article, we're going to go over to BigONE. The headline reads, high praise for Shib new as Flexa begins accepting Shib payments. So over the weekend, or as current as yesterday, actually, I was looking online and I seen a headline read, Game Mart, Lowe's, and who was the other partner on there? Nordstrom. Here in the States, all said they were going to start accepting Shib. And I was like, man, is this true? So I was able to find a story on that yesterday. And then here we are again today to jump into some new news. Flexa decides they're going to go ahead and start accepting Shib as well. And this is going to pretty much open them up for a lot more payment options as far as like retail goes. We talked about them being able to get accepted in AMC. We talked about them being able to get accepted for Travelodge and websites, and now you're talking about more retail loads. So this is really big. I think Shib really came in and really kind of put a nice name or gave meme tokens a more pleasant name and started offering a lot of utility. To have a massive amount of tokens as some of these projects do have, what is the best way to spend them up? Even if we see it and it says, oh man, this token has 1 trillion tokens, that's not a lot, because the deficit in America is a lot higher than 1 trillion, and we spend that like that, right? So this isn't a lot when it comes to adoption, right? So I think Shib is really making a case for trying to get that dirty name off of meme tokens. I really like what they're doing in the space. I think this was more exciting news on my behalf.
Yeah, definitely. And I love Shib making any moves. It's definitely something to look for in the future. I think they're not financial advice, but I think that's one of the tokens that's moving in the right direction and doing the right moves to actually go further. So I'm excited for that. My next article is actually on Whitecastle goes crypto, scoops Ethereum name and CHAM's NFT. American fast food chain Whitecastle took to Twitter to announce that they've registered with Ethereum name services. ENS is being compared to the crypto version of the internet domain name system, like purchasing a domain. Whitecastle now owns a whitecastleofficial.eth address. Instead of a string of numbers and letters, people can now hypothetically send cryptocurrency to the address whitecastleofficial.eth. On the same day, the restaurant's Twitter account also updated its avatar to that of CHAM's NFT. Etherscan shows the address which owns the Whitecastle ENS name, and the NFT began as crypto adventure on December 8th. The address used the crypto exchange Coinbase to facilitate most of its transactions. So, and that's really awesome. Like another fast food giant, another adoption to cryptocurrency, just like Burger King. They probably seen what Burger King was doing and decided to jump on that bandwagon. So let's see what happens and then with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's really bullish news for ENS and these security layer protocols that are going to take us having to share these long private public key wallet addresses. So that's the problem. Like if you go out and make a transaction, Scott, do you have your wallet address memorized? Like nobody really does, right? A couple of freak people do, but and that's cool, right? But the average consumer that's going to be using this day to day doesn't. So what is ENS going to do? It's going to give your wallet a name, and their wallet's going to be called Whitecastle. So when you go into Whitecastle and you order, you can go ahead and just make your payment, send it right over to Whitecastle, and it's going to pull up. The computer's going to read it, pop up on the screen. Your order is going to get paid for. It's going to be a cool confirmation going forward. So I'm a big fan of the security level protocols. For Kilt, for Polkadot and Kusama, they have Kilt. ENS is for Ethereum. So this is I love it. I think people who are not understanding what these security protocols are, they're a way to validate yourself with like doing KYC, but without having to give out all your information every time to prove yourself. You'll be able to prove it just off a barcode, just using your face. It's going to be pretty cool in the future. So that's really bullish news. I like that article a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Go Whitecastle, man. I haven't been to Whitecastle or heard about Whitecastle since, I don't know, since the movie Whitecastle, right? Like Harold and Kumar.
I've never been to Whitecastle, to be honest with you, but
they're only in like
pretty popular.
New Jersey. It's only on like it's only up north. It's only like a New Jersey, New York thing. It's not like a.
Yeah.
It's definitely not here in the DC. No.
Oh, you don't have any in DC? Oh, wow.
What? No. Nobody we nobody we go there.
Yeah.
No, not where I live in. Nobody would go there. All right, so I'm gonna jump over to Cointelegraph for my last article today. The headline reads: Solana's on-chain development increases after a recent DDoS attack. So for the people who don't know what DDoS is, that means denial of service. That means that people were trying to make transactions or were not able to make transactions because their nodes had possibly crashed or shut down or could not validate the transaction. So apparent stoppage happened. And what was crazy, it happened over the weekend. I think it was either Friday or Saturday that Solana had this issue, and then come back today and the same issue again. So it's the fifth largest, for people who don't know, Solana is the fifth largest cryptocurrency by market cap. They recently they went on to say that the issues, were something. Well, reporters were saying, or spectators were saying, or criticizers were saying that this attack is what made Solana vulnerable. It's a little weakness in their security feature. Solana said they were going to be looking at this more. They were going to be able to give refund the people who lost their money. But what they work on, Scott, is a proof of history blockchain. So it's a little bit different than a proof of work and a proof of stake. They use the nodes to validate old transactions, and when transactions match wallets, they kind of like, that's how Solana works. And people say that was one of the flaws that a lot of blockchain, or the reason why a lot of blockchains didn't use that, because it was like cross data, where you could send data one way and the other way, and blockchain, to keep it as safe as possible, one-way transactions are the best way to go. That's why Bitcoin hasn't really had a lot of reverse transactions, because they don't allow any return transactions on the backside. That was a little bit about what was going on with Solana. But yeah, they did lose about, I would say, about 1.5% of their market cap after the attack. Price went from 200 all the way down to 160. So it'd be interesting to see what Solana does going forward as far as security, ensuring their holders that they're going to be able to secure their tokens. So
yeah, it's 158.39 right now from
wow.
reading right now, so down a little bit further yet. So my next article is another bit of good news, because I want to stay a bit more positive today. A German Savings Bank Association may offer a crypto wallet in 2022. German Savings Bank Association, a network of over 4,400 savings banks through Germany, may allow customers to start trading cryptocurrencies from their account in 2022. As a market leader among Germany's financial institutions, the service could give easy crypto access to more than 50 million people. which is amazing because that's more adoption. And definitely Germany is one of those countries that I think have the tech and stuff there. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and then like they're gonna Germany is gonna have their own compliance rules and stuff like that, so they'll be able to launch their wallet, make sure they're within their own regulations, I guess you would say, and be able to offer potentially a great product for the people of Germany. I do know that one thing that RobinHood did have to do, I don't know if they had to do it, but what they did, they partnered with Chain Analysis to verify a lot of their transactions, and that's going to actually report back to the government for them to help them stay within regulation of a centralized exchange here in the States when they start their wallet. Because so that's going to be pretty cool. But before we jump out of here, guys, going to jump over, look into total market cap. Going to go over to Trading View to do this today. I usually have it open, but today I didn't. So we'll jump on. And I know that the total market cap is a little bit down today. We're sitting at 2.12 trillion, which is down 6.87% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum dominance is down to 21.26, and Bitcoin dominance is at 41.85. Still think that Bitcoin dominance is a little bit high. If we're going to see alts make a run, if Bitcoin does somehow see a bounce here, that could invalidate any altcoin season for this part of the run. But hoping either way that the market kind of stands up. Right now, it kind of looks like it's going sideways. No telling how long we're going to be going this in this route. But either way, we'll be here daily to give you guys more crypto news. And as always, we appreciate you guys coming through. And until next time. Peace.
Have a great day, you guys. We'll see you soon.